Welcome into Titans Today. I am your host, Brett Alper. It was an amazing 3 days. The Titans, I think, pretty much almost won the draft. One of the top 5 teams that had some of the best draft picks. You got your quarterback, you got your edge rusher, you got your wide receiver. But we still got Sunday. The UDFA tracker is here. And I know the real ones want to know who the Titans UDFAs are. And this is why you subs to the channel. YouTube.com/Titans Today. This is why, because we're bringing you a video. Not many people out there are going to tell you who these undrafted free agents are. Not going to tell you a lot about it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, YouTube.com/Titans Today. Be a real one. Support the show. All right, so we have 11 UDFAs as we're recording this video. And my favorite one, you guys heard me on some of the videos throughout the entire draft process. The Titans signed Xavier Restrepo, the wide receiver for Miami. And I was ecstatic when I saw this. Cam Ward gets to be reunited with his best wide receiver. I know what we saw. We saw a terrible draft combine. Really good route runner out of the slot who had success downfield last season, improved in contested catch situations, and after the catch. I mean, his 2024 season, I don't understand just because of a combine why you go all the way down. He's only 202 pounds. He's pretty much 5'10". 69 receptions, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. This guy should have not went undrafted, and it's just because he ran a 4.8. I truly, and I've been saying this, I'm comparing this dude, Xavier Restrepo, to Julian Edelman. Kind of the same build. I know Edelman played quarterback in college and then switched to wide receiver. That's the only difference. He's slow. Julian Edelman ran at 4.5. Not the fastest guy. Restrepo said he hurt his hamstring, and that's why he was running so slow. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because look at these stats. 69 receptions, 85 in 2023 with Tyler Van Dyke as his quarterback. Almost 1,100 yards again. 6 touchdowns. This guy went undrafted, and he got lucky. The Titans were lucky enough to get him. I really, really, really like this signing, and I think he's going to be the one guy to make the team. You get your slot receiver. You get to be matched up with your quarterback, Cam Ward. You get to reunite. That connection already has a ton of chemistry, and now you're bringing it to the NFL. And I said Xavier Restrepo, if he didn't have that bad combine, probably would have been a early day 3 pick, 4th round, 5th round. I'm ecstatic about this signing. Next one we have, Brandon Crenshaw-Dickson. Now this guy, good mover at his best in zone blocking in the run game, offensive tackle out of Florida. When you get to play that SEC type of talent, you know you got a good one. Great length, frame, has some grit in him. Hand usage is iffy, amplifies the lack of pure hand power. He's also old. That's the one problem. 24, 6-year senior. But, I mean, this guy's frame. The tangibles on this guy. 6'7", 316 pounds, and an 80 PFF grade, 1 sack allowed. I'm all for, getting as many offensive linemen as we can. And if you get guys that have a lot of years in college, you're able to kind of learn from top guys like Dan Moore Jr. Get to sit behind him for a couple years. And then probably get some reps, but you don't expect him to be a starter. Next guy we have, Isaiah Rikes. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Woodbury, New Jersey, senior, 6'1", and he just has the absolute size. I mean, he's coming from Auburn. He spent his last 4 years at Texas A&M. He was a captain for Texas A&M. 15 total tackles, 11 of which were solos. No sacks, but I mean, with that size, you got to take a chance on him. You have to take a chance on a guy with this size. Load up the nose tackles. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with this signing. Next one we have is cornerback. I keep saying it. Get a veteran cornerback. This guy's coming out of Syracuse. Solid stats, 37 tackles, 1 interception. Big one on me is 13 PBUs. He was playing at Notre Dame and then transferred, but he is a workhorse, an Ironman. Played 11 games. He didn't miss another game for the rest of his career after his first year at Notre Dame. I still want a kind of a veteran cornerback, but if you can get a guy like him, I'm intrigued. Got another cornerback, Davion Ross. This one, I think he just dropped because of his size. 51 tackles, 3 interceptions. 14 PBUs. The reason why he kind of fell in this draft is because he had a season-ending injury in 2023, but he bounced back in 2024. Solid. When you're playing in the American Memphis, you're not playing that Power 5 type of school, but solid guy for the Titans to beef up their cornerbacks. I really like this one. 5'10", kind of your size is just a little interesting here. Next, we got Micah Bernard, 5'9", same guy, 5'10", but this is a running back. You're bringing him in, 1,000 yards, coming out of Utah, 4 touchdowns. We had our running back in Mullins, and I wanted a bruiser. And you got a guy from Michigan that was their starting running back and had some amazing games. Absolutely amazing games. And 230. When Micah Bernard, he was a team captain for Utah, 6-year player. He rushed for 182 yards against Oklahoma State. I think this is a guy that could be a sleeper, maybe catch the ball out of the backfield, just like a Tony Pollard type player. Before we get going, moving forward, who is your favorite UDFA the Titans have signed so far? I'm expecting everybody in the comments to just say Xavier Restrepo. Just everybody in the comments to say Xavier Restrepo, because why not? You get to pair with your new franchise quarterback, his favorite target. You got to love it. We got more to UDFA signings coming up for you in just a second, but I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million members and sign up today. Cash in on the basketball playoffs with Prize Picks. Don't miss your last chance to add your favorite players from the court to your Prize Picks lineup. Whether it's points, rebounds, assists, it's basketball season. Playoff season, baby. Take your pick of more or less for your shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash today. The basketball playoffs are here, and the action is heating up on Prize Picks, the best place to cash in on your favorite sports. Turn your playoff hot takes into tickets to basketball's championship series. Starting with the first round, every lineup you make on Prize Picks will enter you into the Takes Two sweepstakes, which could get you and a +1 of VIP trip to the ship. It's very simple how to play Prize Picks, people. You just pick 2 or more players to make a lineup, and you get to choose flex or power play. If you don't want to go all in, get every single pick you make right, you can go with the flex play. 2 out of 3, you still win some cash. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. UDFA signings are very interesting to me. I really enjoy seeing the type of people. I don't understand how they went undrafted. Like this guy right here, Devontae O'Malley. I think he goes by Devin. Defensive tackle, loading up the defensive line. This guy is not your biggest. 284 pounds, 6'2", 39 tackles, 12 tackles for loss. I just want to read you guys real quick about his RAS score. Had a 9 out of 10 RAS score. His 40-yard dash was less than 5 seconds. 4.9, 282, 20-yard split. Like, this guy's a true athlete, but he's, as a defensive tackle, if you can have an athlete that's speedy, that's fast like that, he's going to help this team. Now we got Garnett Hollis Jr., the hometown kid, coming back to Nashville. Went to West Virginia for a couple years. They're loading. The Titans are loading up on defensive backs. Tallied 46 tackles, including a tackle for loss, 6 pass breakups, and a fumble recovery in his lone season at WVU. He had a career-high 9 tackles against Iowa State. He was with Northwestern, then transferred to West Virginia. In his time with the Wildcats, he recorded 79 tackles, 6 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and a career-high in tackles against Wisconsin in 2022. They really like their cornerbacks here. And with Cam Horsley, defensive tackle from Boston College. A lot of defensive tackles a lot of cornerbacks. From New Jersey, shout out to the East Coast, 312 pounds. Scouting report for him, our Tom Downey had him as the 22nd ranked defensive tackle, 173 overall player. So 173, you're getting a guy that was supposed to be drafted, didn't get drafted. Not the largest, but a quality run defender with solid quicks and burst, helps his stock with strong athletic testing, lacks pass rush production, no real play encounters or hand usage. I'm really enjoying this guy. All these guys, I expect Restrepo to make the team. I expect Davion Ross to make the team. And truthfully, if you can get a Penn State guy who had an amazing defense throughout 2024, you already got your safety in Kevin Winston Jr., who I've said it before, I'll say it millions of times. I think he's going to be one of the best safeties in the NFL at some point if he can stay healthy. Jalen Kimber, 37 tackles, 3 PBUs. Solid corner. Now we got David. I think the G is silent. I'm going to say the G is silent, Moose. David Benda. Katy, Texas, senior coming out of Texas. Weight 236, linebacker, 61 tackles, 5 tackles for loss. I kind of like this pick. I do like this signing. Let's go through all of them just one more time before we get out of here. Got Brendan Crenshaw-Dickson, Isaiah Rikes, Clarence Lewis. My favorite out of all of them, Xavier Restrepo. Given that signing an A+, I can't believe he went undrafted. Garnett, Hollis Jr., Davion Ross, Cam Horsley, Micah Bernard, and David Benda, Jalen Kimber, Devontae O'Malley. Now the Titans, from what I was looking at it, they had 75 people on the roster, and you're allowed 90 people. So they had 15. As we're recording this video, they had 11. You can have 4 more. I think 4 more signings. I've seen some teams go over 90, but solid draft for the Tennessee Titans. Very solid UDFA class. They'll be at minicamp soon, training camp, preseason, and then we actually have the NFL season. So I'm asking every guy that we've talked about, a lot of cornerbacks, a lot of defensive tackles here. Grade the Titans UDFAs A, B, C, D, or F. I'm giving this one a B. I'm giving the Xavier Restrepo signing an A+, but the rest of them, I'm giving it a B. Let me know down in the comments section of today's video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that big red sub button. I got a goal. We've made it. 10,400. Let's up the ante here. Let's get to 11,000 for Titans today. So come on, subscribe to the channel. I'm your host, Brett Alper, and as always, tighten up.